Um, testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing.
Testing.
Sibilance.
Abundance.
Abundance. I used to when I would go to concerts, sometimes when they would do sound checks, I would hear them, instead of going check one, check, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, I hear him go, sibilance. I don't even know what that meant. Sibilance.
I don't either.
All right.
What is it?
All right. Good morning.
Good morning.
Wayne, the world traveler, has returned.
Yes, I have from my whirlwind weekend trip.
Mm-hmm.
How was it?
I'm exhausted.
I can imagine.
Too many chicks.
Yeah, that's what it
Too
was.
many what?
Too many
Chicks?
chicks.
Yeah, right.
Too many babes in Atlanta. Babes in toilet.
There was a lot going on this weekend in Atlanta too. They had the race going on.
They had the Atlanta
Wasn't there
Motor
a-
Speedway race.
They had a game going on.
Matter of fact, Friday was NASCAR day at the Battery there, where the Braves ballpark is, and so there's some cars there. Took some pictures of those.
That's cool.
Saw a couple of the race car drivers walking around, and they were escorted, of course. But
Yeah.
and then
there was Wayne, who was escorted at both.
and then the Braves were in town, and they played Toronto, and then we had the Falcons at home against the Steelers.
Jeez.
Yep. So there's a lot going on.
That is a busy weekend.
You know, so I mentioned Wayne and his chicks.
Yeah.
Immediately changes his subject.
No, I didn't think he changed it. I think he just ignored it.
That's it. It's only one chick. Only one chick for me.
Doesn't want anybody to know
Just
about his
ignored it.
chicks.
I want to know why your cup is backwards.
Because I made it wrong.
Oh, okay. I don't know if it was
I have a
like
bunch of. I have some of them that are upside down
Nice.
because you put the wrap on it wrong,
Yeah.
and then boom.
Whoops.
Yeah, got a bunch of pineapple ones like that.
I know we put some that were right side up. He's like, "What am I going to do with this?
What am I going to do with this? That doesn't even make any sense.
Not even any fun. This cup is no fun.
Some jerk out there by the name of Nick Biancarosa.
Oh.
Nick Snacks, buy and sell, trade, clean outs.
Yeah.
Wow.
Even bad tumblers. There you
Wow,
go. Take
he
those
even,
too.
He even got a plug, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, a free plug.
A free plug.
Uh-oh.
Nick Knacks.
Yeah.
Nick's Knack.
He just bought another truck, a dump truck, an F-250 with a dump body.
You know
on
that's
it.
never going to end. Right?
No, I know. Oh, he just traded. He traded a trailer for a different trailer, so now he's got the dump body pickup.
I'm sure he's making money on
with
it.
a bigger trailer.
I'm
Yeah.
sure he's wheeling
something
and
else.
dealing.
He's a wheeler and dealer. That's for sure.
Yeah, he is. I know his poor
I walked in-
girlfriend. I'm like, his poor girlfriend. I'm like, so.
She works hard.
I'm like, what are you guys doing tonight? She's like, well, I thought we were going to my mom's for tacos, but I guess we're going to get a trailer because he was trying to get the hitch off the truck and it was stuck. And she's just standing there eating her ice cream, like just waiting. Like, are we going to have tacos or what?
She works pretty hard, that girl.
She puts up with a lot. She's cool. God bless her. I don't know how she does it. I keep telling her,
Hey,
I'm like,
Nick, she's a
listen,
keeper.
I'm like, you chose him. I'm
right.
stuck with him.
That's
so.
right. She's putting up all this stuff.
And she's cute.
Yeah,
too.
she is.
She's very cute.
She's cool.
Oh boy! All right, Nick, enough of your crap. Where's Ryan? He
supposed to be
doesn't ever
working.
comes in here. And,
Oh, God, no.
He
Ryan?
wouldn't be so caught dead in our chat room, would he?
No, he probably doesn't even remember that we're here. He's up in Maine doing his thing.
He's he's doing his thing.
He's in Maine doing his
You're
thing.
going up there
to
this weekend,
school.
right?
Yeah. He turns 18 on Friday.
How's the associate producer?
Associate
Professor.
He had
Associate
class
professor.
yesterday. Yeah. Mondays are a busy day.
Has he kicked anybody out of his class yet?
Not yet.
Has he talked down to him?
No, nope. He said he's really liking it. He's like the kids are starting to come around. He brought in a bunch of fire trucks, I guess, and some ambulances and stuff because he's teaching first aid and like emergency stuff.
Yeah.
So he's trying to keep them engaged. So he had a bunch of his buddies from New London come in, and so of course then other kids were walking by and they're like, "Oh, what class is this?" So he said he had other kids even stop like on the way to their classes. So I'm like, "Oh, good! Like free marketing for your own class. Get more people to sign up next semester."
So Wayne brought up a made a statement.
A man statement?
No, a statement, just a statement. And he said, he goes, when you travel, does anybody take cash anymore? And then he mentioned like the cruises, and I said, no, it's all sail and sign. There's no, and you settle up at the end. There's no, one of the things, and I hate to go biblical, but they always talk about there the end times, the elimination of cash. Are we seeing that? I mean, we should have a reverend or a pastor come in and start talk about this because there's so many things that are like when I grew up or was growing up, you hear about this, that, the other thing. I'm waiting for the trumpets to sound in the sky. Is this what we're seeing? The elimination of cash? I mean, the true elimination is going to be gone. Yeah,
I mean, kind of. You're definitely seeing less and less of it. That's for sure.
Well,
I mean, there are some businesses that are cash only, but they're far and few between.
No, I went down to Atlanta. It was like, I brought a lot of cash with me, and because I'm an old guy, and that's what I'm used to. But I go down there, and there's some restaurants. There's some restaurants.
Traveler's checks.
You go down there, and if you ask, some of them take cash, but they'll have a sign there say, credit card only, or debit or credit only. It's not, no cash at all.
Well, I noticed that like on the first cruise we brought cash, and probably a little more than you said that you had brought down to for a few days, in Atlanta. And one thing I did notice, especially within the like another country, if you pay by cash, you get a better deal.
Oh yeah.
You get a better deal than if you were to pay by, a credit card.
I think if you're going on like those excursions from like a cruise or something, and like you're going into like a little town or something like that, cash is probably going to be your best.
Well, when you
for
like one of
that.
one of the places that we had stopped at, one of the ports of call was Puerto Plata, which is in the Dominican, and you get dumped off really in a shopping district. That's where you get,
Yep.
Or no, that was the Bahamas. Excuse me. And
that's what I'm picturing.
It's like a mall. It's crazy. It's like an outdoor shopping district. It's huge. But if you pay cash,
you get a better deal.
You definitely get a better deal.
I remember it was like that in Mexico. When we went to Mexico, and like they dump you in like it's essentially like a huge, I guess, craft fair. Like a big just outdoor market, and everybody's selling there. You get your jewelry and all your little trinkets and whatever. But cash for sure in places like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
They liked the U.S. dollar.
Well, you got the Bitcoin thing they've been pushing, right? And all that.
I
haven't
heard much about that.
Well, I haven't heard much about it lately either. But they were for a while there.
They still are.
I mean, I know it's still out there, but I feel like we haven't heard a whole lot about that in recent
But
months.
it was like, the other thing I don't like about it, and when we bought the tickets for the ball games, about this credit card or debit card thing.
Sure.
So then you go in there, and then you were talking about all these fees, but then you get all these fees for buying freaking tickets. It's ridiculous. It's like an extra. It's almost like another 40% added onto your ticket cost for all these fees.
Yeah, and for
going to the ball game, it was like $120 for the seat. We ended up paying like $160 per seat. just because of all the fees.
And the fees are for what? Like, it's electronic. You're buying your ticket online.
Processing
what are the,
fees.
yeah, processing fee,
It's the same thing.
convenience fee,
It's the same thing as buying a concert ticket.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, those are horrible.
oh yeah.
No, it's the same thing, same deal. They're
Mm-hmm.
going through StubHub or something like that. Either for ball games, for concerts, same thing.
I'd rather just go to a scalper.
Yeah, seriously, I know.
They don't have any fees. They just said, "All right, this is what it is."
No, they're just looking for the cops.
Yeah, they're just keeping an eye out.
Keep an eye out. So
I don't really think that they touch the scalpers anymore.
probably not.
They don't really touch them because really, when you're buying them from like StubHub or any of those places, people are getting whatever the freak they want.
Mhm.
I mean, when you start charging like Red Sox Yankee tickets, and you're charging, I don't know,
Too much.
2,000.
That's
A
insane.
ticket. I mean, is that scalping? What's the difference between
Yeah.
that and
StubHub.
some dude in a pair of Nikes,
Mhm.
running
Yeah.
around going, "You need tickets. You need tickets." Except you got a website that goes, "You need tickets.
Mhm.
You need
Right.
tickets."
It's the same. Yeah.
It's the same thing.
It's, it's legalized scalping.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. I was just gonna say it's just one's
Legalized.
legal, one's not.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
Yep.
So
But yeah, I think
Yeah,
we're.
why are you going to beat them up? Because at least if you go through StubHub, they'll get your taxes. They'll get their tax cut, right?
Yeah.
True. Yeah, that's why it's illegal and to not go through them, because then states not getting that
Ridiculous.
money.
it's ridiculous. But it's anywhere you go.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Look at vending machines.
I haven't seen a vending machine in a long time. Now that you mention that,
They're around. Matter of fact,
did you get it, Mister Miyagi?
Yeah. Freaking.
Find him some chopsticks.
I thought he got him. It must be multiplying. There must be a family of them in here. Gnats.
you watch me catch fly.
Watch me. What are you trying to say, Mr. Miyagi?
Miyagi.
That old?
Well,
I mean,
call spade a spade.
All
I guess so.
right, I'm out of here.
just remember the chopsticks.
My feelings are hurt.
You're not.
No. My last
are
feeling
not
was
hurt.
hurt. How's that?
Yeah, I think we're seeing obviously I don't know about the end of cash completely, but we're certainly heading in that direction.
Oh my god.
And then, of course, there's the conspiracy theories about why that is, and maybe they're not conspiracy theories. I don't know, but there are theories out there as to why we're heading in that direction. But I don't know.
You want to talk about a theory? Chris Coleman just says Nikes, Mike. I guess Nikes aren't a thing anymore.
Oh, they're not.
I guess. I don't know. Vans? I don't know.
I know. What's the latest?
I don't
What's
know. Reebok?
No, Reebok's at Walmart now.
Yeah.
Oh, screw up. They're done.
You know what's funny is I remember years ago Champion and stuff was at Walmart, now and now that's like a big thing, like Champion. I don't know about right now, but maybe a year or two ago, Champion was like a huge thing. Like everybody wanted Champion. I'm like, how'd they go from being like, in Walmart to like everybody? I don't know. It's just weird. The way the younger generation, how they look at these brands and stuff. And,
I don't get it.
But Nike's not a thing anymore, huh? I wonder what replaced
Well, it's branding, I think. It's just,
Yeah.
if they're their best buddies, see them walking around. Hey, those are cool kicks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Nike store is huge in the plaza. Oh, but now the Nats are coming to me.
Yeah.
Now I'm curious what's replaced Nike.
I don't know. We'll wait to see if Chris says anything. What are the new kicks, Chris?
Yeah, I don't know.
Or
Do
did
they
you
call them
drop
kicks?
your statement and run?
Do they call them kicks anymore?
I was reading some news articles about how some of these sneakers are made or shoes are made overseas. Some of these sweatshops, they come over here and they're charging. It's the same thing overseas, but even with golf clubs.
Yeah.
I found out that they can make them golf clubs over there paying somebody like 50 cents an hour overseas, and then they assemble the clubs over here, and then they sell them for like $400 or $500.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
And I think this is true, and yet the obvious statement, Erica says, I feel a lot of businesses are saying no to cash because it deters people from trying to rob them. And yeah, it is safer for a business, especially a mom and pop shop.
I could see that. See, and I think it's the mom and pop shops that are still wanting cash. So I don't know. I've seen like the smaller, like I know some barbers in the area that are like cash.
Or Venmo.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen Venmo.
Give me your credit card processor.
Yeah, I know, right? Although I've seen an uptick.
Pop, pop, pop.
I've seen an uptick on. Watch out, you're going to get canceled.
Oh,
I've seen an uptick on. What do they call the things that go over? Not skimmers.
Oh yeah.
I've seen an uptick
yeah.
on those lately.
Chris says it's. Oh no, he was laughing at the scalpers wearing Nikes.
Oh.
Oh, scalpers.
All right.
Wearing Nikes.
Because Nikes is still top of the line.
Okay.
I'm
all
like,
right.
wait a minute.
I
What
know,
did I
what-
do
what-
wrong? I mean, I'm out of touch, but come on.
Well, that's what
Yeah.
even I was like, really? Like, I don't. Okay.
I
All
thought
right, yeah.
the Air Jordans were still up there.
Those are
Laura,
Nike.
Laura says if you're a small business owner, cash is king.
Yeah. Yep.
And Daryl says, I love cash.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. It's the smaller mom and pop type of places that still
Yeah.
really value the cash.
Yeah, like when I leave the
aspect.
show, I fill a bathtub full of dollars and take a bath in it.
Money bath! Money bath! I can see Wayne. Money
Yeah.
bath! Money bath!
Malin's millions.
Michael,
you know?
Jules.
You know?
Jewels on my jewels. No, I meant you had jewels and then they
Yeah,
Jewels,
yeah,
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 right,
yeah.
uh-huh.
So, yeah, we got it. We got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, sure.
You're all
All right.
sick.
I got to
Mhm.
time
even
to put
know
the
what
glasses
you're
on
talking
because the
about.
BS is getting a little deep.
Oh my gosh. Let me
Oh.
tell you. Go ahead.
Chris says, I'll post this one here. Getting back to the Nike conversation quick. He says Nikes are not. He goes, we love you, Mike, but Jordans are number one, and no, Nike does not make them.
I thought Nike doesn't make the Jordans.
I don't know. I guess not. Chris is a fashionable dude. I mean, he'll.
Is he? Hold on.
Oh yeah,
Nike
knows.
doesn't make Jordans.
Well, apparently not.
Did they used to?
That's what he says. I thought
They
they were
might
Mikey
have.
Jordan. I thought they were Nike Jordans, not Mikey Jordans.
Mikey.
but-
I mean, they could have Mikey. Yeah. Huh.
There was a movie that came out about that, about when I think it might have been Nike that went and signed Michael Jordan and they created the Air Jordans.
An
Yeah.
Air Jordan is a line of basketball shoes produced by Nike.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I'm like, I
So
know,
Nike was struggling.
unless they changed.
I think
but-
Nike was struggling back in the 80s.
he just said no, ma'am.
Well,
I think he said that before. he
Mr.
said that.
Google
Oh,
disagrees.
I know. Yeah.
Mr. Google says.
Yeah, it says the Nike Jordan is a Nike owned brand.
If you owned a
Yeah.
business,
Yeah.
would you prefer cash?
Yes.
Okay. Why?
I don't want to incriminate myself.
Why you're not in business,
No,
so it
no.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, definitely. Because you don't have to. I mean, you should, but you don't. Who knows that you're getting that money?
There's a lot of under the table money out
Yeah,
there.
of course. Yeah.
A lot of people doing it under the
Mhm.
table,
It
not
doesn't
paying
have to be claimed.
share of
Or
taxes.
I shouldn't say it doesn't have to be. It.
Yeah.
I mean, it
Did
should
you get
be.
it? Or did you send it
I
this
don't
way?
know. I think I said it to Kathy
Oh, great. Thanks.
to nest in her hair.
Great. Yeah, I know.
No, I'm gonna have to get you one of those blue light deals that gets those bugs. We got one of those.
Like the
Does a pretty good
zappers.
job. There's a little, there's a little blue light deal that just trap the insects on these sticky things.
As long as you don't give me a red light and put it in that window,
A red light in
No.
the window.
you don't get it.
I got it.
Yeah. All right.
It's,
All right.
you know, right next to the upside down pineapple.
Yeah. So basically, what you're saying is you can hide cash.
I mean, not hide it. It just
You don't have to
didn't
declare
exist.
it. Don't have to declare it
Just.
or any of that stuff.
I mean, prove that we got it.
Well, listen to him. Listen to him.
What?
You can't prove that I got it. Can't do it.
What cash? What are you
Can't
talking
prove it.
I
about?
don't know what you're talking about. I'm a Republican. I don't care.
Oh yeah, that's what it is.
They were, yeah. I don't think that's a party thing, buddy. I think everybody's
Yeah.
doing it.
Yeah.
Well, we got
Everybody's doing
we
it.
got Republican Wayne. We got Democratic Daryl. So I mean,
Ah, nice combination.
so which is funny, Daryl. You got to come in here and tell us why you love Kamala. The
Because
poll?
she's for the party. I mean,
I
she's,
know,
she
but-
represent that. I mean,
But he's also single, so it's like
I'm sorry.
Kamala.
no, I don't think so.
Well, no. You don't know what he does. Locks his door.
Anyway, what were we
He's got a
talking
new
about?
place too. Oh,
He
that
does?
yeah,
Where is he? You mean home?
Daryl. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about his business.
Oh, no.
You know,
No,
the
he was
healthy
posting-
computer, School Street, Jewett City.
No, he posted it.
Yeah, no, that ain't.
Yeah.
That ain't.
It's pretty cool too.
Got some new digs.
Yeah.
He goes, oh, about Kamala. No, I don't.
Yeah.
Victoria, this is the most. This is what I mean. This is true. Talking about payments, electronic payments cost businesses money. I would think cash is better. I always tip in cash so the server gets the full tip.
Yeah. I know, and I have to say, I'm definitely one of those where the electronic payments or non-cash payments are the convenience of them.
Yeah,
That's
DoorDash.
and that's what gets me. Yeah, I mean that's what gets
DoorDash.
me. I'm all about the convenience, and that's unfortunately
what?
that's what gets me. That's why I use it.
What?
The non-cash payment methods.
Non-cash payments, like Venmo or
Yeah. I'm like, if you give me cash, I'll lose it. I won't know where I put it. I mean, I'm finding stuff in my coat pockets from the year before. I mean, I open up my little console in the car and I'm like, oh, cool, a 20. Neat. I don't know where that came from. I mean, if anybody gives me cash, I have to hand it to Rich.
Nick does that too. Hey,
I'll
look,
lose
go
it.
mom's
I'm not
car,
allowed.
open up.
Yeah.
Oh, look, a couple $100 just sitting in here. Great.
I'm not allowed to
gonna
carry
miss that.
cash. I don't know what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
I think cash is bad. I have to give it to Rich. I can't. I'll lose it, or I'll just forget I even have it. It'll go through the washer. You know, I'm not good with. I'm not responsible enough to carry cash.
Whoa.
Easy there.
Almost had a mic accident.
Oh, a mic accident.
Yeah, Mike hitting Mike.
You know, it's funny. Well,
There we
you're.
go. Yeah, I actually have cash on
Look
me.
at you. You're loaded.
Oh yeah, tons.
Pocket full of 20s. Ooh.
Flanked by the $1 bills.
Uh-oh. I know
Yeah,
where'd you
got
get
120 in the
those
middle and five ones on the outside or
Uh-huh.
something like that.
Yeah.
Look like a big wad.
from? The glasses reminded me the other day. Nick comes home. I should have saved the
Uh-oh.
video. Nick came home. He's like, "Look, Mom." He's like, "I'm in competition with the Swami." And he came home and he had like this red turban thing. I don't know where he got it from, but it's sitting on the kitchen counter.
I don't think the Swami wants to be here anymore.
But it was just no
Swami's going to be
retiring.
getting another job here shortly.
Oh, that's right.
So.
I forgot about that.
Gone for a
I
while.
keep forgetting that. Yeah. When does that start?
23rd.
Is that Wayne or the Swami?
Well, it's Wayne.
You're going to be overnights, so you won't be
Yeah.
here.
No, I won't be
No.
here.
He'll be sleeping
Yeah.
For
like Riches.
pretty much the whole month of October.
Mm-hmm.
Good night, Wayne.
Goodbye. Kick you to the curb. See you later.
That's it.
What are we gonna do?
So Kathy, how much time you got available in October?
That's about it.
I don't know. There's always
figure it
going to be
out.
somebody.
No,
There's
she's got
always
some
going to be somebody.
Business stuff too going on too. So I don't know.
That's all right. Well,
Your company's 2 weeks or whatever over, right? Or whatever they take as a. You didn't, but they did.
what's that?
They took a break or something.
Oh,
like
that was in August. We
Yeah.
already had that, but I worked through it. I didn't take the.
Yeah, I know you did.
We have a summer shutdown where we take a week off, but I didn't take it.
No.
I just kept working.
That
could've-
4-letter word again.
I know.
Work.
I know.
Laura wants to know, is anyone going to watch the debate tonight?
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on tonight. I didn't want to mention it.
Mm.
Well, it's still. a
What
thing.
time's it at? Is it late again?
I don't know.
The
Probably,
last one was
9,
like,
10.
It's probably 9,
why so late?
maybe 8. I don't know.
West Coast.
I haven't been paying attention.
So
They don't count.
I already know who I'm voting for, so it doesn't matter to me.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean,
I already know
honestly,
who's got the policies that I like, and that's
What
it.
I'm curious about is anyone watching the debate that's on the fence, or are people watching the debate for entertainment purposes?
Entertainment purposes.
Right.
That's what I think.
Well,
Because they want to wait. They want to see if if Trump's going to demolish her with words.
Or
Oh, he's going to be muted, so
well, I think it's. I mean, that's probably one of the things, but I think that people are just waiting to see like what's said, so they can be made fun of, and they could, they can take clips and make memes and make gifs and like that kind of crap. Like it just, I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm curious if there's anybody out there that's actually planning to watch it to help them decide who they want to vote for.
I think a very small.
I think so too.
I think people already have their mind made up.
Yeah, right. And that's
Number one, based on whatever it is they're going to base it on.
Yeah. So what's the purpose of the debate?
Entertainment, ad sales.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's really, really what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Tonight's debate brought to you by Nabisco.
Yeah. I don't. Honestly, I forgot about it. I might catch snippets of it.
I don't even know if they've scheduled another one.
I might watch.
Usually there's 3, isn't there?
Usually 2 or 3.
I don't know. I might watch the beginning part of it and kind of just get a feel for it and see where it's headed, and I'll probably end up changing it.
It's going to be a huge election.
big election.
Big election. Kamala. Are you African American? Are you Native American?
I thought she was.
I don't know.
Is there a question about that? I don't know.
These hands know Kamala.
Oh my God.
They know.
People that do impressions of him are hysterical.
Daddy's hands. They know.
Have you seen his son, the youngest one, lately? He's like a spitting image of
Barron?
Yeah. He's like a freaking clone.
They're time travelers, damn it.
Holy cow, seriously.
Telling you.
You look at like old pictures of Trump when he was around, like his early 20s, and this kid looks just like him.
Really?
I mean, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Unbelievable.
It's like my daughter's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Time traveler.
Looks like you.
They're time travelers. That's what they are.
Don't tell my daughter that. She'll get mad.
Time travelers?
Yeah, supposedly Trump died in a helicopter accident about 5 years ago. Do you remember that?
No.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, I missed that on the local
and
news.
he came back again.
Right.
I'm back, bitches.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Sure.
So
you say so.
Okay.
You know what? You don't know if that's not true.
This drug test provided by.
I guess not.
No. All right. So his great uncle John Trump bought all of the plans from Nikola Tesla.
Yeah.
How do you know he didn't get it done in a time travel machine?
Because I feel like that would have been all over the news.
Oh, really? Oh, see, that's
not if he went back in time and changed the news.
That's a great excuse for
like,
people don't believe it. It's like, oh, we'd hear it all over the news, right?
I mean,
what about all the stations that have all the news that we don't hear about?
Well, then it would have been all over social media. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like it's hard to.
You're not on that side of TikTok.
No, I've seen it.
Not in that dimension.
And
of TikTok.
I just scroll.
I've been back 17 times.
I don't know. I feel like if time travel was a thing, we'd be in a much different situation. Like people would be
how do you know we're
changing things for the better rather than for the worse.
How do you know it didn't happen the end of the Mayan calendar?
No, yeah, maybe it did, but why would they be going back in time to make things worse, not better?
Because sometimes when you think you make things for the better, it changes things to make it worse. Sometimes. You never seen enough.
Maybe the Earth imploded.
Twilight Zone. You never seen a lot of the Twilight Zone. There's a lot of that.
How do we know that's not true? How do we know that the end of the Mayan calendar was the end of the Earth and we just slid into the new Earth?
The new Earth.
It was huge.
I
know it sounds weird, but
yeah, a little bit.
And people think I'm nuts.
Yeah, a little
and
bit.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, we knew that before he started talking about that stuff.
I mean, it has nothing to do with time travel.
No, all I am saying is that you have all these weird things that are happening that really tell me, what do you remember from 2006?
I don't remember things from yesterday.
Yeah, that's my point, though.
Yeah, but I'm not time traveling.
2006.
2006.
How old were you in 2006?
I was 48.
Okay, what happened?
What happened?
Yeah, tell me something monumental in your 48th year of Around the Sun. You can't remember. That's why.
Because I was a mom to a newborn. I don't remember shit.
2006, I was working.
We're living in the Matrix.
Why do I want to remember any of that stuff that I was doing in
point.
2006?
Yeah,
that's my point. I don't remember much about anything like 2003, 4, 5. I don't remember squat.
See, and to me, I remember, I think a lot more about that time period than I do, like, say, 2 years ago.
I think
I think it depends on where you are in your life. I mean, because I was in my early 20s at that point. So there's things I definitely remember at that time point in my life.
There's things I don't remember.
Yeah, me either.
But I was in like my early to mid 20s.
All right, Justin, you just
mid 20s.
Justin, you this is exactly where I was going. Because, whatever. Because wasn't there a book called Baron Trump, the Time Traveler,
Yes.
written a long time ago? And wasn't Trump's grandfather the first responder to Nikola Tesla's death in that hotel? Because
Yeah, I heard about the book.
Yeah.
Yep, I did hear about that.
Baron, it's Baron and
something Trump. There's Trump in there, and
it's Baron Trump, right?
Yeah, I forget the story, but I haven't seen the book myself. I haven't read it. Curious if anybody has. But yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, that stuff. I mean, I don't know about time travel necessarily, but there's definitely some funky things that make you go, Well, 90s reference.
There's actually two of them.
2 books?
2 books, yeah. And I'm trying to... The Baron Trump collection. He does look like he's dead.
He looks like spitting image.
Baron Trump's Marvelous Underground Journey.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's the one. And if you think about it, if it came out early, before the 1900s, and a lot of it, there are maps, and it pretty much shows like Trump Tower. It's pretty freaky.
Well, look at The Simpsons.
I know.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. There's definitely unexplained things for sure. There's, I'll definitely admit that.
Justin, you're right. I mean, people don't want to. They go, I don't believe that shit, and then they go, I'm out of here.
Yeah, no, I mean,
it's too because I think it's too wacky for some.
I mean, it is
really
time travel to think about time travel. Yeah, it's a little, it sounds a little, it's crazy, but there are definitely unexplained things. I mean, things that you just don't. I mean, how do you explain The Simpsons? Being able to predict all these wacky things, 20 years before they actually happen, and it makes you wonder what the hell is going on, But yeah, then you start to go down that rabbit hole, and yeah, there are definitely things.
I think people turn a blind eye to things that could be, but it's just too deep for them. So
yeah,
they go to the convenience store and get themselves a pack of corn nuts and walk away.
I mean, personally, I like answers. I don't like things that just don't have an end, like don't have an answer to them. It's frustrating. So I think there's some people like
and that's
me,
like this right here.
Right. Yeah. People like me, like they don't want to deal with it or think about it because there's no concrete answer to it.
Oh, you have some people have a very good imagination that created a lot of, look at Dick Tracy back in the 30s and 40s. He had to watch that he was communicating on, that was way back 80 years ago. Now look what you got for watches.
What about what was that car, Kit, the car that would talk to Hasselhoff? What Knight Rider?
Knight Rider.
Yeah. Where you talk to his car and
it drove itself.
Yeah.
All that
and
stuff.
now look at where we are.
Star Trek had a lot of that stuff in it. The original Star Trek series had a lot of this stuff that
just technology.
That
January 9th, 1943, 2 days after Nikola Tesla died destitute in a New York City hotel, the FBI called MIT professor and esteemed electrical engineer John G. Trump to determine if any of the belongings in the inventor's estate, which included a purported weapon of mass destruction Tesla called the death ray, would be dangerous if they fell into enemy hands.
And then who determines who the enemy is?
That's not the question. It's just
that would be my question.
This thing?
Well, at the time, it was the Nazi Germany.
Yeah.
The death ray.
Right, but it would only be a death ray in the wrong hands. So who determines who the wrong hands are? Maybe something like that got into what they thought were the right hands, but they weren't.
And then the files went missing. And I remember hearing about that multiple times. And they didn't take cash either.
I always wonder with stories like that, how did historical stories get passed along, and how do we know that they're accurate?
Hopefully, they wrote them down.
But how do we know that they weren't revised or changed or
We don't.
right?
Like the crap going on today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
Christopher Columbus did not exist.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I even go back to even Bibles and, for different religions. And how do you know they've been around for hundreds of years? How do you know they haven't been revised a little bit, tweaked here and there over the years to say something that they didn't really say when they first started?
It has been tweaked. Look how many versions of the Bible there are.
And that's
Old Testament, New Testament.
Yeah.
All these other different
not
religions
that's
and
not
stuff
a
like
kind
that.
of Bible. We're talking about like the King James
Yeah.
World Edition.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a bunch.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know. Then you have the wacky things like the Mandela effect, and it makes you wonder, you remember something a certain way. And so,
it really wasn't
one of
that
the,
way.
right. Or they say it wasn't. Like one of the theories is, they're trying to like change history essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
The
well, we've
governments
been
are trying
living
to
through
change
that.
history and, like the Fruit of the Loom thing. I'm sure you guys have seen that, the Mandela effect, where they said there was never a cornucopia with the Fruit of the Loom logo. And
see, I remember it with the cornucopia.
I do too.
Yeah.
And I've seen people with the t-shirts. They've shown it. Like, I have an old t-shirt and it's got the cornucopia on it. But if you go to their website, in their list of logos, it shows like the history of their branding. There's no cornucopia in their timeline.
Yeah, nice
and they
try.
state that it was never there. So things like that makes you wonder, like, why would you even want to revise something like that? But they said it's all part of like this huge social experiment. It's where you go down the rabbit holes of these theories and I don't know.
We just had a big one a couple of years ago.
What's that?
COVID.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's, I don't know. It's a slippery slope.
Was it Jif or Jiffy?
Jif.
Okay. Oscar Mayer or Oscar Meyer?
I think it was
Mayer or Meyer.
Hold on, let me sing the little jingle.
I think it's Meyer.
Meyer.
We just did this long, several months ago.
It is Meyer.
Me?
Yeah.
No shit, I thought it was A.
Meyer.
Oh, no kidding.
Huh. It was an A, but it never was.
Okay. I thought, yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's just, I mean, I don't know how you explain them.
Does the Monopoly Man have a monocle?
Oh, yeah, I saw that one, and he does not.
Nope.
He does not.
But did he at one point? Because people remember him having one. Like a lot of people.
Darth Vader.
Yep.
Does he say, Luke, I am your father?
No.
He goes, no, I am your father.
Mm-hmm.
And you're never going to hear that voice again.
No, I know. James Earl Jones. God rest his soul. Mm-hmm. He was 93.
93, yep. Been around a long time.
I saw that come across yesterday.
Do you remember the? No, it's Forrest Gump may have been one of the most memorable roles with one of the most memorable lines. It seems that the majority of the film buffs remember Forrest Gump saying that Mama always said, "Life is like a box of chocolates." The line is actually, "Life was like a box of chocolates."
Oh. I don't know. The whole like was, if you're saying it fast enough, I don't know. You might not be able to release. I don't know if it's not enunciated. Could be either or. But interesting.
Double stuff Oreo or double stuff Oreo, STUFF or STUF?
Oh, Jesus. I don't know, but I'm going to call BS because it's not double. They don't double the stuff in there. It's like maybe 1.5. That's not doubled.
Well, you got to take the taxes out. So that's about another, that's why you only get only a half, not a whole.
I mean, they double the cost, but not double the stuff. I don't know. I'm going to say just one F. I don't know.
Here's one. Anthony Hopkins in the movie Silence of the Lambs.
Yep.
Hello, Clarice.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess he just says good morning.
See, like, where do these things come from then? How do they get started? If like that was never said in the movie, where does it come from?
Oh, same thing
I
with
don't know.
Humphrey Bogart saying, play it again, Sam. He never said that.
So weird how things change. And that's what I mean.
Casablanca.
Like it's
Yeah.
hard to know what's real and what's not.
Yep.
Things are changed, tweaked here and there a little bit over time. And
How about this one? Patrick Swayze, who died of pancreatic cancer in 2009.
Yeah.
However, there are numerous people who say that they distinctly remember reading and hearing that the actor beating cancer and recovering.
I never heard that.
No,
I don't recall ever hearing that to beat pancreatic cancer.
Before he died, there was a couple instances where they said he was going to beat it or something like that, but
Well, yeah, of course.
never happened. But,
Curious George.
Oh,
Does he have a tail or does he not?
I don't
Not.
remember.
not.
No,
Okay, not one.
I don't remember.
He does not have a tail.
Remember that being one of the questions. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah.
It's definitely interesting to think about that kind of stuff, but
what's that?
there's no answer.
There isn't. There really, really isn't.
And that's why usually like I start thinking about it or have a conversation about it. And it's just like I lose interest because there's no answer to it. So I just, whatever.
The Mandela effect is a fancy word for gaslighting.
That's one of the theories. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The Berenstein Bears or the Bernstein Bears.
Oh, yeah. I used to love those books.
Well, we got a lot of that going on now.
Huh?
What somebody used to say back in 1920 and what they're saying now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Either way, it's all got to do with the elimination of cash.
Very.
And if you don't replay the videos, nobody will ever remember what they said.
Mm-hmm.
We're all getting gaslit now. There you go.
Are we?
Yes.
That word doesn't make sense to me.
No, it doesn't. Not to me either.
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
I don't know who came up with that. We need to change that. Change that to a better word.
BS. How's that?
There you go. Yeah, change it. It just the word. It just gaslighting doesn't make. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. I don't like it. Gotta come up with something better.
I'm just flat out lying.
You were saying something earlier about vending machines. You said you didn't see it.
Haven't seen them in a while. Yeah.
They're around. They're actually all over the place.
Yeah.
So I have to say too, I don't get out much these days. So
She does use a vending machine. It's called DoorDash.
yeah, it's a car.
It's a really
It's a vehicle.
expensive vending machine.
Yeah.
Well,
No.
when you got it like that, when you're loaded like the wasps
Oh yeah,
are.
loaded, right? Yeah, no.
Well, apparently,
stuck in my house, not doing anything.
Wassilic wealth.
I literally,
Malin's Millions.
Yeah.
I
Flash's luxury.
Minarski's dead.
no, there are days that I never even step foot outside. Like I just
Really?
Oh yeah.
Well, that's a sickness.
I get up and I'm sitting at my desk literally all day and,
That's it.
into the night.
That's being closed in.
And you ask her a question, you text her, ask her a question. Nothing.
Yeah, because I'm working.
Nothing for like a day.
I'm working.
Nothing even text her. Will you get off your spreadsheet for 2 minutes?
I'm like, sorry. Yeah, working.
Oh.
Working.
What do you need? What do you need to know?
This whole big
He wanted to know if I was
emergency
coming on
operations
today.
center Rich works in. That's where she's got it
Yeah.
downstairs.
Pretty much. Just
Text
about.
Rich. He'll go ahead. And,
Several screens.
Rich always answers.
Yeah, he always.
I
does.
always.
Yeah, he's usually pretty good about it. Me, because if I'm working, my phones are just usually buried under piles of something, and I don't even know where they're at, and I'm just working, doing my thing. And
Yep.
then I'll realize, oh shit, I've been sitting here for 4 hours. I should probably check my phone.
Very pointy elbow. I don't know why.
Okay.
Okay, that's a good topic to
I
discuss.
don't know. Does
Just me.
anybody have a non-pointy elbow?
I don't know. I don't even know why I went there.
It's your weenus.
What?
That's what it's called. Look it up.
I don't know. I don't.
It's
want
called
to.
what?
Weenus. Look it up. It's your elbow.
I'm not going there.
No.
You're afraid to Google it?
No.
Do you think I'm wrong?
I'm afraid to go all the jokes that are going through my
She's
head
a
right
nurse.
now.
Well, she is.
She's gonna do it anyway. She's gonna do it.
Weenus.
She is a trained.
It's your elbow.
That's the loose skin
On your elbow.
Yeah. It's yeah.
It's your weenus.
She's gonna keep saying it till we crack up, till we just break under the pressure.
It's loose skin. Do I have to get my elbow with circumcision?
You
I mean,
never,
what? I
you
mean,
no, you never heard of that?
no.
It gets looser as you get older, I'm sure. Look at that loose skin.
Mm-hmm.
I trust me. I know. Hey, you got a nice weenus. It's pointy.
Yeah, it's pointy.
it's
It's
right.
sagging. It's sagging like the rest of me.
It's a little crooked too. You know?
Yeah.
They say the best weenuses are the ones that are a little crooked.
Oh my
See?
word!
We could do like
10
a word-
o'clock yet?
We could do a word of the day.
Word of the day. Somebody learned
Weenus.
something
Use that in
today.
a sentence today, everybody.
Yeah.
Ah.
Can't believe you've never heard of it.
Oh, is it?
No, I've never. Look at the look on her face. She's like, I got these guys going now. And she don't feel bad because she can says, I can talk about weenus.
It's a weenus.
Yeah. Well, can you
Yeah,
tell
whatever,
by the
nurse.
size of a man's weenus?
Yeah.
Look at his elbows. Now you got all these women checking the guy's elbows out in the bars and stuff.
You imagine doing that? You know,
No.
when no. You imagine some guy doing that and you know,
Doing what?
and not realizing, you know, well, realizing, but the girl not realizing what he's doing. Look at my weenus. What? Smack. Because she's not really looking to begin with, right? And then all of a sudden, oh.
What a pickup line.
Want to see my weenus? Show you mine if you show me yours.
That's right. Kathy has a weenus.
I do have a
Yeah,
weenus.
she does.
Just
Yeah.
Mm.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's talented.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What
Don't
about
even-
you, peg leg? I mean,
Don't even want to ask what the loose skin on your kneecap is.
Well, yeah, I don't know if it's got a name.
Vagina?
that's a weenus. No, not a Wayne. No, that didn't even sound right. I did instead of I didn't mean Wayneus.
It took me a little bit until you said it out loud like that.
geez.
I was thinking the medical
Weenus?
term.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, Mike. Now everybody's going to be calling me that.
Weenus.
You're such a weenus.
Weenus.
Oh, boy.
Hello, Mr. Rachel. Hope you're feeling better.
Mr. Rachel?
Mr. Rachel. It's
Oh.
Rachel's Rachel from northern South Carolina or
Yeah.
southern North Carolina. That's her handsome husband
Oh.
who just had open heart surgery.
How's he
Oh,
feeling?
Gosh. See, how's
How's
he
he
doing?
doing?
Watching the show, but so that means he'll be sick soon.
Nice.
Hope we're not making him laugh too hard.
Yeah.
Just had surgery. Sure, that's
How's
still
your
sore.
weenus?
Wow.
Sure, that's still sore.
Yeah. That's
Sure.
a major surgery. God.
Of course it is.
That's crazy.
Sure, it's right next to brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, surgery.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
okay. I
kinda
thought you were
like-
saying the heart was near the brain.
I
I'm
was
like,
like, I'm Casey Kasem, top 10 surgeries.
Casey Kasem. Wow. I haven't heard that name. in a
Number
while.
one, elimination of your weenus.
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 Weenus is weenuses.
That must be a loose skin around your
Wayne's weenus. Wayne's. People are just tuning in and going, what the
The fuck are you talking about? Oh, excuse me. All right, there's a quarter in the jar. Yeah, okay. My mistake.
What are they talking about?
Weenuses.
Weenuses. Look at Kathy. She's like all giddy.
I think
Oh,
it's
giddy.
funny you never heard it.
No, I've never heard it.
Why would we hear something like
I
that unless
don't
you're in the
know.
medical profession?
It's like I don't know. It was just one of those funny things growing up that we just, I don't know,
Mm.
people would say it. I don't know. Just,
I never knew.
I've never had any conversations that led to that. Loose skin around your elbow. What's that called? Oh, it's your weenus.
And this is a perfect opportunity to thank our sponsors today. Of course, the Burns agencies. You always see them in the top right of our screen, and they're in Norwich and in Dayville. You'll buy better at Burns. Check them out at BurnsAgency.com. And they're also on the brand new Strain Family Motors mobile that we have rolling around.
I'm still not used to seeing you in that.
No, nobody is.
I'm not used to it now that it's lettered up.
Oh, yeah. He's,
But
Camaro Signs did a really
was driving
I think,
around
really good
undercover.
job.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
because there were times I passed
is
you
nice.
and I'm like, oh crap. I'm like, I didn't realize that was him. Like I drive by and didn't like, I'm just not used to seeing you.
No,
It's the
I
wrong color. I can't.
Do you know how nice it is not getting? Because I don't get beeped at. Hey, how's your weenus? No, no. I get beeped at. It's like, I know that guy, or your show sucks, or something like that. That's what I get.
Yeah.
I don't get, hey, is it weenus or is it weenus? I don't know. So yeah, but it is different. I like the colors. The colors are different.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
It's
I
so
like
exciting.
it. They did a
Looks
great
fresh,
job.
new.
Mm-hmm.
Today we
Excellent.
have the game of the week, which is in Wyndham. It's Wyndham against Woodstock Academy, and it's a boys soccer contest. So it's the ECC game of the week.
Cool.
That is today.
I'd rather watch that.
That's today?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's starting.
Wow.
It's coming.
This is our second game of the week.
Yeah.
Last week we did a swim meet, and this week is a soccer contest from Wyndham and Woodstock.
Nice.
Cool.
So
And Griswold have their first game, or is it this Friday?
it's this Friday.
The 13th.
Yep. We will be in two different places, actually.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Time traveling?
At the same
Or-
time?
What do they call that? When you're-
Bilocating.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm bi.
Get a
No.
hologram.
My weenus.
Can have a hologram?
Yeah. We actually have two crews. One's going to be in Stonington doing the Stonington Killingly game.
That's a big game.
Yeah, that's probably the biggest game in the ECC this week. And then we'll have another one also in Wyndham. And it's going to be Wyndham against Notre Dame Fairfield. So,
Wow.
so that's
Who's Griswold playing?
Sheehan
The
out of
non-conference.
Wallingford.
What is it?
Sheehan.
Oh,
SHEE.
Sheehan. Okay.
Like Shira,
I gotcha.
but Sheehan.
Gotcha. Okay. Sheehan.
So hopefully you'll check us out on YouTube tonight at 6:30. So, all right, Wayne, I'm glad you made it back safely.
Yeah, it was a fun weekend.
Kathy, go home to your weenus. Weenus, I
I
said.
bring my weenus everywhere I go.
Yeah, me too.
Both of them.
Both of them. Look it up. All right, we'll see you later Thursday with apparently no more. They don't like the fact that I know you don't want to do it, but they like the Swami.
Well, maybe
Who's
he'll do.
they?
Maybe he'll do a couple.
The
I think
people
we
that,
need to put out a poll.
no, people that I have heard. I mean, they say that the Swami is fun, and now Wayne's going to take
No.
the funness out of it because I don't want to do it anymore.
You can do it.
Do it for showbiz, Wayne.
Hey,
Do it
if
for
you
just
get
showbiz.
enough of a reaction back there, you can show me enough of a reaction if they want to see him back. And
Oh, there you go.
maybe I'll think about it.
There you go.
Maybe I'll think about it.
But keep in mind, at the end of the month, he's not going to be here anyway. So
give me the turban. I'll be Micus. Why don't you want to do it anymore?
Oh, I don't know. Just one thing is when I put that thing on, it's like my head's sweating. It gets really hot in here. That's one thing. It's hot enough in here. I don't know why, because you got the AC running, you got all these lights on.
yeah,
Yeah.
you probably got to clean the filter.
There's a filter?
Huh? Is it filter? What?
What?
It's next to the Weenus.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good day, everyone. We'll
Yep.
see you